What is up, everyone? NYKF31, Madden 21, Usfl Online CFM with your defending Super Bowl champion, Minnesota Vikings. And we're waiting for our opponent to show up. We're going to be going up against the Detroit Lions at Detroit. Matt Stafford returns to the Motor City. There he is. And he is rocking the run and shoot. So another round of going up against the run and shoot. Dalvin Cook is still out. He's going to be out for 3 or 4 more weeks. So the Matt Stafford aerial show is going to be in effect for a little while longer. And really interesting. I've been playing really well with him. He's super fun to throw with. His throw power is really, really fun. Signed him to a 1-year deal, but unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to resign him, and I'd have to release Kirk Cousins, but I don't know if the cap hit on Kirk Cousins is going to be still prohibitive still to allow me to function. So I might have to go out and get another quarterback, probably draft one. Who knows? I mean, the Vikings cap situation is not the best. It's very much a win now type of team with some of the contracts that they have. So that is a worry for another day. Right now, we are looking to have another strong season and hopefully get back to another Super Bowl. But first, we got to take 1 week at a time and get through this bad boy. So, away we go. Here is the kickoff. We're going to try to bring it back here with Mr. Ibrahim. We're going to get stopped shy of the 20, which is never a good thing. So anyway, you know how I roll. I usually come out in 2x2. When I come out in 2x2, it's usually in gun doubles, a little bit of play action. Hit Justin Jefferson on the cut, who is becoming insanely good. He's becoming so good. And I drafted a wide receiver, Mr. St. Brown, there to your right. And that's going to be helpful because, Thielen's not going to be around forever. He's going to get old at some point. You just see him, doing some work there in man coverage. So it really helps to have that stud receiver as Madison gets decked there. But good to have that stud receiver who's young and also another strong guy who I drafted in the first round as well, who can hopefully still give me a strong receiving duo at least when Thielen gets old and then he has to be replaced. So only 3-0 there. I had to settle for the field goal. He's going to run Mr. Kamara there. He's going to come out in 2x2. Going to motion Mr. Galladay in. We are going to be in cover 6, playing our vertical hook zone, playing it well, and we get a sack fumble. Let's go. Back in business with great field position, and we are going to punch a sucker in. So 10-0 just like that. Always good to get out 2 possessions early in the game. So he's going to be in pistol trips to the boundary, which I'm not a big fan of for that very reason. As I was able to, squat on that spot concept, he was able to get the post route over the top, but really easy to identify that spot concept on a short field, on the boundary side. So he's converting and moving the ball pretty well here. We are in, I'm not quite sure what I was in there, but a little bit of a misread there by him. Pressure gets to him, and we get the ball back. So we're in good shape here, and here is Justin Jefferson. We're going to go over the top, big play. It's only a matter of time before Mr. Jefferson is one of the top 5 receivers in the league or so. Hit over reliable Kyle Rudolph. If we can get to 17-0, that would be really, really great. And I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go to there. I was kind of waiting on I was kind of in between the angle route and the smash concept, and ended up hitting neither. So, got to settle for 3, 13-0. But D is playing well, so we feel pretty good about that. Get caught on the defensive line there a little bit, and that's going to result in the one thing that Harrison Smith can't really do is play in man coverage with a vertical threat. You don't expect him to win a lot of foot races. So 13-7. But we're feeling pretty good. We're moving the ball nice. We're in a good rhythm. If we hit Mr. Rudolph there, we're going to go for another screen pass here. So we're on the march. A little under center. Wow. canyon open there for Mr. Ibrahim. So, yeah, good drive going, nice little mix. Taking our shots vertical when they're there, running the ball when it's there, do a little smash concept there. That's kind of scary there with the way that hitch was thrown. And it ended up costing us a yard of field position as far as being able to get forward progress on another field goal. So that's not good. Moving the ball well, but settling for too many field goals will come back to bite you in Madden. As he's going to run the ball here, and he gets smacked, and we're going to recover that bad boy. So he's being hit by a turnover bug a little bit. And that sets me up in prime position. Not good, not good, not good. We're just going to throw it away. So that ruins another possession. I mean, I've been friggin' set up in great field position a couple of times, but just haven't been able to convert. And the longer that continues, the longer you open up yourself to, being caught in a close game when you should have the game put away. So 19-7 into the third quarter now. And he's really not doing too bad as long as he can keep him from turning the ball over. And right on cue, he gets smacked again, and this time we're going to run it back. So, yeah, that's been the story of the game so far. He's just been, getting hammered by turnovers right now. So 26-7. And here comes Daniil Hunter. He gets it off just in time. Daniil Hunter is so good. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, the defense got a score for me that eluded me, at least as far as punching it in for 6 on that possession. So we're grateful for that. So we're just kind of looking to, go into nothing cheap, nothing deep mode. 26-7, 3rd and 3. But again, doing a pretty good job. He gets smacked again, but that time he hangs on. Going to be in, I think I was in a cover 3 match there. But again, I just want to keep everything in front and just not allow just big 1 or 2 play chunk yardage type of situations or gains. So he scores there, but he had to work for that. 26-14. As long as I take care of the ball, I'm going to be fine. But I don't want to just sit on the thing either. It's too early for that. With 3.5 left in the third. And we're going to go up top to Justin Jefferson, and he is going to house that bad boy. Finally get that big play we need, and that's going to extend the lead to 33-14. So a lot of big plays as far as the defense, and there we go. Another big defensive play there. Malik Collins gets a sack, 3rd and super long. He's got nothing, he's got nothing, he's got nothing. Somehow gets out of there. That's going to kill that drive. That was kind of weird looking at first, but sad he prevailed. So now we're going to get Madison rolling a little bit, and he's not a bad backup back. Not the guy who I want to be have starting. He'd only be like an average back as a starter, but for a backup who would spell Dalvin Cook here and there, not too shabby. Hit Amon-Ra St. Brown there on the in cut. Going to do a little trips action, and we're going to go to the post route, and we zip it in there. Let's go. So 40-14. So this game is pretty much done. All over with the crying, experimenting there with a little bit of user rush. Almost gets there with the user speed rush. But Galladay's being pretty tough to cover. I mean, guy has a star underneath him, and my corners don't. So there you go. So again, I'm just kind of with a multi-possession lead. I want to see if I can I want to experiment with the user rush. That's a good time. That's a good point in the game to try user rushing. Is when you're up multiple possessions like this. Daniil Hunter gets in on his own. So much for that. I try to do a little user rush again. I split the double team. The back picks me up. So he's got a good drive going on. Trying to punch it in, and he does there. So, 40 to, what is it going to be? 40 to 21. It's all over with the crying. That's just, for the box score. Now, as long as we don't fumble or do anything stupid, the game is pretty much salted away. So we're just going to run the ball here and try to be careful. Give Mr. Ibrahim some work. We could call for a holding penalty. We go right back to the ground to Madison. It's kind of soft there the past couple of plays. We're going to go right back to it again, and boom. I mean, not much resistance at all. So with 1.5 minutes, we're going to tack on 3 more points. So, just ran the ball down the gut there for the most part. So now with 40 some odd seconds left, we'll just see if the defense here can close it out in style. Again, we're going to try to do a little bit of user speed rush there by Daniil Hunter, and that doesn't work at all. And he gets a guy open. So he's got some speedy slot receivers. He's got Galladay. He's got Galladay surrounded by a bunch of fast guys, basically. That's his team. And he has Kamara, who we didn't really use all that much this game. So now I get off the defensive line, user rush, and go back to covering, and Daniil Hunter gets the QB hit. He goes back underneath. Again, speedy guy with space underneath, which I'm conceding at this point. So 6 seconds left. We want to keep him out here just for, style point's sake. We're on it, and boom. So there you go. The clock hits 000, and Matt Stafford with a triumphant return wearing the purple and white. He comes back home and beats his former team. Good solid performance, 278 yards and 2 TDs. Nice and efficient with the completion percentage as well. And we get it done. His rookie quarterback put up some good numbers, but, like I said, that's good for the box score, but the win column goes to us. There's Stafford's numbers there. No INTs. Madison had 5 yards per carry on the button. 18 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Ibrahim had 34 yards, 4.2 yards per carry. Not a bad job between the two backs at all. Jefferson had a big game. All my top receivers did very well that game. Jefferson, St. Brown, and Thielen. Good, clean performance, and the defense did their thing, forcing a lot of turnovers. So we keep on rolling along. I believe we are at 7-1 right now. And really, you just want to put forth a honorable title defense, and if you repeat, you repeat. So the Vikings keep on chugging along. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.